of Some Guys Radio, Let's Talk Guys versus Girls. But today we're going to do something different. I have the beautiful and talented Miss Jade Rebecca here.
Hello.
She's an upcoming artist. So Jade, tell us a little about yourself.
So I started with dance. So dance is like my passion. I'm very passionate about the arts. I just wrote a song called Keep Going during the pandemic, and it's all about just going after your dreams, going after the things that you want to do in life. For me, during the pandemic, it was a really hard time because there were no dance jobs. I wasn't able to book. Everything was just at a standstill as an artist.
Right.
And so I was just really inspired to write something about it, and that's where my song Keep Going was birthed. And yeah, I'm just very passionate about the arts. It's something that I love, that I'm very passionate about. I love giving back to the kids. So I have a brand called Jade Rebecca Productions.
Okay.
And I just love inspiring the youth. So as much as I love performing and stuff, I love giving back to them. So that's just mainly my mission, like inspiring people and really entertaining people and just making people feel something.
Yes, because I will say your song Keep Going. I said, oh, I like this. It's been
Thank
stuck in
you.
my head for like the last 3 days now.
Thank you.
I said it's very inspirational for a lot of people, not only just for your growth, but a lot of other people that's growing as well. So
Yes.
I said, especially with the stuff that we listen to now.
Yes.
So this is good.
Thank
and then
you.
you reached 22,000 views.
Yes, I was, it's nothing but God. It's really nothing but God, because I put the work in, and it's just great to see how it's like growing, you know? So it's just, I'm just excited and just ready for the next project.
So how was it, like filming your first music video and everything? How
It was lit. I mean, I've always been a visionary, and especially with dance, that gave me my background. That's kind of how I got started into making videos. So with dance, that got me ready. So it was time for me to take it up a notch. And so I really came up with the vision. I did everything for the video. I came up with the treatment. I did everything, literally. All the resources, I hired a choreographer, the studio time, everything was me. So just to see that the fruits of my labor are like really growing and people are being inspired, it's just like one of those moments where it's just like, thank you, God. Like, yes, this is what I want to do, you know? So it's just a blessing at the end of the day. It's a blessing.
So if you don't mind me asking, at what age did you get into singing?
I honestly I always sung, but dance was my first love. So from dancing, I went to performing arts high school. From dancing, I started doing theater. And when I started theater, musical theater is musicals and singing. Right. That opened up my world of singing. And then I started doing choir. And so that kind of got me into more of the music side of art. And that's pretty much where I started. And that's where the singing was birthed. And I was like, I want to do this. Like, this is lit. I want to try this, you know? So that's where it was birthed.
So now you prefer singing over dancing?
I do. It's just, I don't know. It's the feeling. It's just getting, like, it's more of a feeling. I love dance. Don't get me wrong. It's where I started. But being able to have a message that you're saying through your music, I think that's so much more important. And just being able to intertwine the two, that's what I love the most. Intertwining the two is just the best thing ever. Because there's moments like, I don't know if you've seen you did see the video.
Yes.
If you see the video, there's moments where, yes, I'm singing a song, but then I'm going into a dance break with my dancers and we ripping it. So, you know, that was fun. Like, just being able to blend the two worlds, like, it was really fun, so.
So now, what do you say some of your challenges are as far as being in this type of entertainment?
I would say support sometimes can be like the hardest, especially East Coast. We don't have the best the resources like LA sometimes. Right. So I would just say just that part, but it just makes me want to work 10 times harder than any artist in LA or New York. Just makes me want to work 10 times harder.
Now, is it hard to balance like life out as far as you said you have your own business, then you also have dancing, singing. You're doing a lot.
I am. I'm also acting now too.
You're acting?
Yeah. So I'm in a film, an independent film right now called Picture Boy. and I just got the lead role for that. So I'm really excited with that. But it's just like, oh my gosh, all this stuff is happening. Like, I mean, I talk about going after my dreams, but it's like, it's literally happening.
At the blink of an eye.
Yeah, it's happening. And I'm just like, wow, okay, all right, God, all right.
That's a good thing, though. Especially when you're multi-talented, you're going somewhere.
Thank you.
Definitely. Thank you. No, it's so crazy because we really need a lot of people out here like you. Like, you doing so much. And if you don't mind me asking, how old are you?
I'm 24.
See, and it's like we need that positivity. Especially like you said, during quarantine, this was a time for you to create your craft and make it even better. Perfect your craft, I'm sorry.
Yes, most definitely, yes. Like, that's been my main focus. Like, since the pandemic, it made me want to work harder, 10 times harder. Like, it just really opened up my mind. Like, things can happen.
Right.
And so when things happen, what you gonna do about it? Like, and it just really inspired me to work 10 times harder. And that's literally where I've been at. Like, since the pandemic to now, it's just I've been blossoming into the artist I want to be.
So now, as far as the singing, what about the writing? Did that come easy to you as well?
It did. I actually wrote the song myself. That's how I started first. So I actually wrote the song just with what I was going through. I was going through honestly, I'm going to be transparent, a little mini depression because I wasn't able to create, and being able to be around people and dance, and I was going crazy. I was really going crazy. So that's how I started. I just started writing and picked up my pen one day, and I would just let it flow, and the song was birthed. So
that is amazing. That is really, really amazing. Now, do you do it without the beat, or do you do it with the instrumental?
I did do it with the instrumental. I like to do it with the instrumental because when I hear the beat, I like to see a visual first. I'm a visual person, so I'm like, oh, that could be a video, or that could, like, that's how I like to write, just based off of visuals. So hearing that beat, it just makes me like see that visual.
It just opened up a whole new world.
A whole world. So
that is great. So now, where do you see yourself in this field? Like, how far do you want to go as far as music, dance, acting? Like, where is your heart taking you right now?
I want to do it all. I do want to do it all. But acting, I would say, is one of my main focuses. I mean, I love music. I'm going to continue to do all. But acting is like something I'm very passionate about, and so is music. So I want to just do it all, honestly. Like, I'm going to do it all. As a kid, I always dreamed of becoming a triple threat. Like, that's something that I was very inspired by. Just watching Janet Jackson, Beyonce, even Aaliyah, like, they always inspired me as a kid. So it's just like, I want to do that. And so it's like, I want to make that happen. So, just training and continue to do all three. That's honestly my focus.
And how does it feel seeing your dream come to life?
It's the best feeling because it's like, wow, all these years of working hard, the blood, sweat, and tears is finally coming to life. Like, just seeing it is just like, thank you, God. Like, finally, like, it's just like the best feeling ever.
Yes, the look on your face says it all.
Yeah. Yes, it's the best feeling ever.
And what did you say the name of your company was?
It's called Jade Productions.
And tell me a little about that.
So when I graduated high school, I was very inspired to create a company for young artists that just want to, whether they're actors, dancers, and I travel with Jade Productions, and I just love to teach and give back to the youth. The youth are something I'm very passionate about. I just love giving back, honestly. So it's something that I wanted to continue to grow. And I just want to continue to grow it, but it's something I started in 2015. And instead of going to instead of going to college, my baby was Jade Rebecca Productions, and it's just growing. And I love my kids. I love all the children I've come in contact with. And like I said, giving back is the most important thing for me.
Right. So you're teaching them how to act and dance
Dance, yes, mainly dance. And we make videos. So we make if you check my YouTube out,
yes.
We do a lot of viral videos and just concept videos, teaching choreography. I have a lot of children under me that now want to learn how to edit and things like that. So it's just growing into something even bigger than just dance. So I'm just grateful for that.
Now, do you think that social media plays a big role in your growth also?
Yes, it definitely does. I feel like I have definitely grown a lot from social media because social media is a business card. It's like now that like in 2021, it's your business card, it's your resume.
Right.
So it really puts who you are honestly to the world. It shows who you are. So I feel like social media is very important. And once I learned how to really market myself, I definitely see a difference. As an artist, as everything I definitely see a difference once I started promoting myself and put myself out there.
Okay.
Yeah,
Love it. You said you do everything, and that's what it takes. Sometimes it takes that hard work, and sometimes people don't understand. Like social media is your biggest platform.
Yes, it is.
Your biggest platform.
Yes,
it is so
especially
easy.
in today's world. It's
Right.
so big. Like it's so big.
And it's so much easier now than it was back then, and we really take advantage of it. So I love the fact that you're taking advantage of every opportunity that you have.
Yeah. Yeah.
So now, if you could do it all over again, like as far as acting and starting all over, which one would you do first? Like,
that's a great question. I would still say dance.
Still dance.
I would still say dance. I love dance. Dance got me through a lot of. It's one of those things that's a very therapeutic art form, and it got me through a lot of things. And just being able to give back and really, I don't know, give back to the youth with it. I would say I wouldn't change anything. I would still say dance. I would love that dance was my first. So, yeah, I would keep everything the way it is. Honestly, dance first, and everything else fell into place the way it was supposed to happen.
So what about any new projects? Do you have any new projects coming?
Yes. So like I said before, I'm working on I'm acting in a movie called Picture Boy. Mm-hmm. So I'm pretty busy with that. But my own projects, I'm working on new music right now. It'll be released soon, so stay tuned for that. Yeah, just working on my next project, as far as music is concerned, is my main focus right now. And the movie that I'm working on as well, because that's what's been taking a lot out of me. So as far as, working on that. So, yeah, I've been busy with those two things.
How do you juggle all of it?
It's hard. I ain't gonna hold. It's hard. It's not easy. But I don't know. I just keep my eyes on the prize, and people like Beyonce, and I would say her work ethic is something that's very inspiring. And so it's like, if these people can do it, I can do it, So it's just, I keep that mindset, like, I just keep pushing, like, no matter what, because it does get hard. I work a full-time job as well. So, yeah. So on top of all of this, I still work. And just balancing everything, it's just important to me because I keep my eyes on the prize and I know what I want. So I just keep that mindset, like, you getting closer, keep pushing, like, don't stop, So, yeah.
So now, what's your long-term goal?
My long-term goal, that's a good question. Definitely going on tour. I would love to go on tour. I think that's amazing to just see different places and meet different people. So I definitely think a tour is something I really want to do next.
I can see you performing that song on stage too. It is really catchy. I have played it for so many people, and they're like, "Oh my goodness, I love it." I really can see you on stage performing that song.
Thank you. Yes, that's lit. That's what I want to do. Like, go on tour, like, and then of course, continue with acting and stuff like that. Like, so doing like. I wouldn't mind doing a film, like continued films and things like that, film and television. But those are the two things that I really want to do.
Okay. Now, I know that you said that you do your own choreography and you also had a choreographer for your video.
Yes.
Would you be open to doing your own choreography?
Yes, I actually, that's kind of how I started. I love choreographing. So a lot of my YouTube videos, I did literally everything for its choreography, putting the outfits together. So that's how I started, literally choreographing my own stuff first. But for this project, I wanted to have a choreographer just to take a load off of me, because it's a lot being an artist, and so I could just actually be the artist and focus on just being an artist. So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can we see you doing a little performance?
Yes. Yes.
Did you want me to flip your live around for you?
Yeah. Should I play the song?
I have it
Oh,
for
you
you.
have a song. Okay, ready? Yes.
Oh, your video ended.
Oh, it ended? Okay.
Mhm. It's okay. I have it up here for you. Just let me know whenever you're ready.
Okay. Is there a way I can make this higher?
Yes, just pull the top part up.
Thank you. You're welcome.
I don't know how high you need it.
That's perfect. That's actually perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Doing what I want, focused on me. Gotta do what I gotta do. Be just who I wanna be. Stick to my plan. Trust me, I'm going. Don't got time for the haters. I'm just gonna keep grinding, cause it's my time to shine. Trust me, I'm going after mine. Dreams can come true when you work at it, babe. I'm gonna get mine. LA, I'll be coming for you. Promise I'll be there. Got my mind on the hustle. Yeah, I'm going somewhere. Keep going, keep pushing. I'm on my mission. Gotta do what's right now, and this is how I'm feeling. Keep going, keep pushing. I'm on my mission. Gotta do what's right now, and this is how I'm feeling. Keep going, keep going. You got it, babe. Going, keep going. Yeah. Going, keep going. You got it, babe. Going, keep going. Yeah. Doing what's best for me. Time is now. Gotta keep my head up and be who I'm supposed to be. Going after my dreams, can bet on me. I'm just getting started, so just wait and see. Have you met a girl like me? Fierce and in control of who she gon' be. Confidence is key. Rule number one to a queen. Strive to be the best, never settle. Always keep my head above water. Don't be down with the crowd. They starting to see the vision. Now they mad. I'm winning cause now I'm doing my thing. Yeah. Keep going, keep pushing. I'm on my mission. Gotta do what's right now, and this is how I'm feeling. Keep going, keep pushing. I'm on my mission. Gotta do what's right now, and this is how I'm feeling. Keep going, keep going. You got it, babe. Going, keep going. Yeah. Going, keep going. You got it, babe. Going, keep going. Yeah.
Go ahead, girl, don't you stop. If you wanna pop, we can make it pop. Pop like this, we can shine bright like a diamond. Go ahead, little mama, never leave your head down. Gotta keep your head up and 10 toes to the ground, yeah.
Keep going, keep pushing. I'm on my mission. Gotta do what's right now, and this is how I'm feeling. Keep going, keep pushing. I'm on my mission. Gotta do what's right now, and this is how I'm feeling. Keep going, keep going. You got it, babe. Going, keep going. Yeah. Going, keep going. You got it, babe. Going, keep going. Yeah. Going, keep going. You got it, babe. Going, keep going. Yeah. Going, keep going. You got it, babe. Going, keep going. Yeah.
That was great. The energy,
you.
everything. You
Thank
are
you.
a born star. Oh my goodness, that was great.
Thank you.
So can they find you anywhere, like on any platform, Spotify, Apple Music?
Yes, so I'm available on all platforms, Apple Music, Spotify, all the major, I'm on all of them. YouTube as well, YouTube Music, YouTube. You can follow me on Instagram at j.rebecca97. I'm also on YouTube at IamJRebecca. So that's pretty much all my handles. And my website is also www.jrebeccaproductions.com if you want to see what my brand is all about and learn more about me. You can check out my website as well.
Okay, well, I wish you the best of luck.
Thank
you are
you so
amazing.
much.
Oh my goodness, the energy and everything.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
Welcome. And that's the wrap, guys.